Welcome to Board Game Empire. Today we're going to do kind of a playthrough and also review of Soul Ankiril. And so this is a Kickstarter that's going to be coming out. I'm just showcasing the app version, which was pretty much made to represent and show how the game's going to play in the actual board game. So it's a card game that's 1 versus 1, where you're summoning creatures. You first create 3 portals, and then you put your leader, and then as turn continues, you'll be able to summon characters and add abilities. I think the most abilities you can stack up is probably, I'm not sure, it's like 2, 3, 4. I've yet to ask how many abilities stack up, but there's, in the playthrough that you'll be able to see, you'll be able to see how, even though at the beginning of the game I was pretty much losing completely, there is ways to come back because you are protecting 3 portals, and even though once your opponent defeats 1 portal, you'll be able to protect your other 2. Even if he defeats 2 portals, which that's where I was down at, I was able to protect that 1, and then finally get enough force and enough ability stacked up on my characters to push through and beat the opponent. But there's passive abilities, there's secondary abilities where you just you use it and then it helps you. But then there's also cards that you'll be able to use that pretty much attack your opponent, and cards that will be able to just be one-time use. But there's so many different things you can do in the game. It's pretty much your standard where you have a certain amount of energy, and then you'll be able to, with that amount of energy per turn, you'll be able to summon different characters. There's, in the Kickstarter, you can get the water and fire, the earth and air, and also the metal and wood. So there's 3 different boxes you could, for the most part, get. I would suggest probably try getting all of them because they are, if you like 1 versus 1 games, this will be a game that I think will be very highly rated. I hope that they do continue with the app. They also have it on TTS if you want to look at it that way. The app, there's also, like I said, and I'm using it on Android. So you have Android, TTS. If you want to look at it before you back it to see if it's something that you like. I do hope that they continue with the app version. And I do think that there's also an online training aspect of the game. I just saw from a video previously. So there's many different, this is a game name that's well known, obviously, and they're just incorporating it into the board game. So I'm going to show the playthrough, and I'm going to pretty much do voiceover or narrate throughout the playthrough, and then I'll do a review. Okay, so this is pretty much welcome screen. And so I'm just going to go through the tutorial. So you got to make sure you put your 3 portals. And then also it tells you where you can put tiles or characters. It has card anatomy. And here's where I put portals. I have pretty much the rules also indicate on the right. So the left is the app, the right is pretty much the rules from the PDF. So here pretty much it covers the abilities, spell cards. Also the distance, range, and the different tiles. So here I'm gonna pick the fire to battle against my opponent. Now here pretty much it's just finding an opponent. Now this is the app version, it's currently available. I'm using the Android. Now it does take 2-3 minutes normally to find an opponent.
But once you're in it, I have yet to see anyone that pretty much leaves. Okay, so we have our opponent. So the first thing you should do is put your 3 portals, and they'll be indicated on the gray. Then you can put your main character, and it'll show where pretty much you could put it. And once it starts, you get 5 cards. The character cards. You'll see the hearts on the very right, damage to the bottom left. And here we have cards or abilities you could put on your characters. And they'll indicate on the yellow once you click it what it does. And that's a damage spell. This one pretty much indicates where you put it is what type of ability you get. So if you put on water or fire. Some cards have, depending on where you put it, what type of ability it gets. You'll notice the first half of this game I will be losing, but then I'll be able to pick myself up and pretty much win the end of the game. So although you're down, you're not out, so you could come back in this game. Okay, so this is where I start seeing my opening. And I start pretty much strategizing against my opponent and blocking him off while also pushing forward. I'm guessing at this point is where my opponent is realizing that I have too many characters that are pushing forward, and it's going to be hard for that person to pretty much get their characters towards my portal. So this is where I attack his first portal. And then after that, I just pretty quick get into the second and third. Because mine are too overpowered with all the abilities that I've put on top of them. So this is pretty much where I win, and it was easy to push forward once my cards were built up.
Okay, now that the game has finished, as you tell, I came back from the very struggling from the very beginning. Really enjoyed the game. I think that this is one of the better one versus one game. It's got a lot of aspect of most current games where you're summoning, your abilities, you're navigating. You're also, depending on where you put your characters, you're like if you have a fire character, you can put on fire. It kind of allows you to gain an ability, or water, same aspect. So it determines where you first start out your character. That also kind of grants your character abilities. But just a lot of strategy in this game that you'll be able to encounter. The cards are really nice. The characters are well designed and illustrated. The flow of the game is very smooth. There is a way to come back, as opposed to in other games where once you have most of your characters depleted, it's hard to come back. This one, you actually could come back. I know it's luck based because it's card drafting, but there is a strategic element because you're able to stack abilities in your characters, and also how you position and manipulate the board. So overall, this is a great game. I think will be one of the games that will be played often. And so if you want to look at the Kickstarter, I'm going to have the Kickstarter description down below. I'll have the link. If you like this video, please subscribe. Social media is down below. Like I said, we'll have the link. See you next time.